Did you know over 70% of adults over 65 suffer from joint pain and stiffness each week? So if you're waking up with stiff and achy knees, then you're not alone. But there is one thing you can do to fight back. And that's by taking one spoonful of what I'm about to share with you before bed. This not only fights inflammation in your joints, but will also help boost your mobility. So in this video, we'll be going over what you need to take, additional benefits you get from taking it, and so much more. But before we dive in, let us know in the comments, on a scale of 1 to 10, how stiff were your joints this morning? Before we dive in, drop a comment. How stiff were your joints this morning? Chapter 1. What is castor oil? If you've never considered castor oil as part of your nightly routine, tonight might be the night to change that. This thick golden oil isn't just something your grandmother used to keep under the sink. It's a time-tested remedy that's been used for centuries in traditional medicine. And while many people know castor oil for its use on hair and skin, we're focusing on a very different benefit today: internal use to fight inflammation in your joints. Now, let's be clear, we're not talking about rubbing this oil on your knees or elbows. We're talking about taking just one spoonful by mouth before bed. That's right, internally. But don't let that scare you. A high-quality, cold-pressed organic castor oil is perfectly safe in small amounts when used properly and with a go-ahead from your doctor. And it can do wonders for your body, especially your aching joints. So what makes castor oil so special? The secret is a compound called ricinoleic acid. It's the main fatty acid in castor oil, and it's known for its powerful anti-inflammatory properties. When taken internally, ricinoleic acid helps calm down inflammation throughout the body, including in the joints where many seniors feel the most pain, like the knees, hips, and hands. This can mean waking up with less stiffness, less swelling, and more freedom to move around in the morning. Castor oil also supports better digestion and bowel regularity, which may not sound like a big deal until you realize that poor gut health can fuel inflammation. When your digestive system is backed up or out of balance, toxins tend to stick around longer than they should, and that keeps your inflammation levels high. By helping the body move waste out more smoothly, castor oil indirectly reduces that internal fire that keeps your joints hurting day after day. Plus, the oil acts as a natural lubricant, not just in your gut, but throughout your body. That means it helps improve the flexibility and movement of your joints over time. Many seniors report that after just a few nights of taking a spoonful before bed, they notice less grinding in their knees or fewer cracking sounds when they stand. It's not magic. It's simply the result of giving your body the tools it needs to repair itself. And let's not ignore the sleep benefit. Castor oil can promote better rest by easing the discomfort that usually keeps you tossing and turning. If joint pain is what wakes you up at 2 a.m., this simple remedy might help you stay asleep longer. And we already know from sleep studies that deeper, more consistent rest leads to better healing, less stress, and even improved memory, especially for seniors. Of course, not all castor oils are created equal. Make sure to use one that's cold-pressed and labeled as safe for internal use. Don't grab just any bottle off the shelf. Check the label. And if you're already on medications or have health conditions, always check with your doctor before starting anything new. So if your joints feel tight, your knees complain every morning, or your hands ache when you try to twist open a jar, consider adding this age-old remedy to your bedtime routine. Just one spoonful. That's all it takes to start supporting your joints, your digestion, and your sleep. It's simple, natural, and affordable. And if it's been helping people for hundreds of years, maybe there's a reason it's still around today. It's simple, natural, and affordable. And if it's been helping people for hundreds of years, maybe there's a reason it's still around today. Chapter 2. How castor oil works. Let's break down how castor oil actually works to fight inflammation, because this isn't some random internet trend. There's real science behind it. And the key ingredient? Ricinoleic acid. This is the main active compound found in castor oil, and it's the reason just one spoonful before bed can make such a big difference in how your joints feel when you wake up. Ricinoleic acid is known for doing two very important jobs. First, it's anti-inflammatory, which means it helps calm down the swelling and irritation that makes joints feel stiff, sore, and achy. If you've ever woken up and your knees felt like rusty hinges, that's inflammation. It's your body's way of reacting to stress or damage, but when it sticks around too long, it just becomes pain. Ricinoleic acid helps reduce the production of certain molecules in the body that cause this ongoing inflammation. Basically, it tells your body to chill out and stop attacking itself. Second, ricinoleic acid also has pain-relieving properties. This means it doesn't just work behind the scenes to stop inflammation. It actually helps you feel better right away. Some people describe it as a gentle easing of pressure, especially in the joints that usually scream the loudest, like your knees, hips, fingers, or shoulders. But the benefits of castor oil don't stop at just joint pain. It also does something else that might surprise you. It helps your digestion. And believe it or not, that matters more than you think. A healthy gut plays a huge role in keeping inflammation low across your entire body. If your digestive system isn't working well, waste and toxins can hang around longer than they should. And when that happens, your body stays on high alert, pumping out more inflammation. It's like leaving a trash can full in the kitchen for too long. It starts to stink up the whole house. By helping your body process food better and move waste out smoothly, castor oil helps your gut stay balanced, which in turn keeps inflammation in check. Castor oil also works as a gentle laxative. Now, this doesn't mean it'll send you running to the bathroom in the middle of the night. In small doses, like a teaspoon or tablespoon, it simply helps your body clean house while you sleep. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your insides. While you're resting, it helps flush out inflammatory waste and other toxins that may have built up during the day. By morning, you may not just feel lighter in your belly, but also notice your joints aren't as tight or sore. So, when we say just one spoon before bed, we're not joking. This tiny amount goes to work in multiple ways. It soothes inflammation, reduces pain, supports digestion, and gently clears out the junk your body doesn't need. It's like giving your body a night crew that works while you sleep to make you feel better in the morning. If you've been struggling with stiff joints, bloating, or even foggy thinking, don't underestimate how much of that could be linked to hidden inflammation. And if there's a simple, natural way to lower that inflammation, and you can start it tonight, why not give it a try? Castor oil might just be the quiet helper your body's been waiting for. Chapter 3. Taking it before bed. You might be wondering, why take castor oil before bed? Why not in the morning or sometime during the day? Well, there's actually a good reason for that. Nighttime is when your body does most of its healing. While you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. It's like your own built-in maintenance team that comes in after hours. And giving it a little extra help at the right time can make a big difference. When you sleep, your muscles relax, your heart rate slows down, and your body starts working behind the scenes to fix damage, clear out waste, and reduce inflammation. That's why sleep is so important, not just for energy, but for your overall health. Now, if you take castor oil right before bed, you're giving your body a head start on all those healing tasks. Castor oil works quietly in the background, reducing the inflammation that's been building up in your joints all day long. Think about how you feel in the morning. For a lot of seniors, waking up comes with stiffness, sore knees, tight hips, or swollen fingers. It's like your body forgot how to move overnight. That's because inflammation tends to settle in while you sleep, especially if you've had a long day on your feet, or even worse, if you've been sitting still for hours. But when you take castor oil before going to sleep, that's less likely to happen. The anti-inflammatory properties kick in just as your body starts its nighttime repair process. Less inflammation means less stress on your joints. Instead of waking up feeling like the Tin Man before he gets his oil, you might actually feel a bit looser, more mobile, and ready to move. Many people who take a spoonful of castor oil at night say they feel noticeably less stiffness in the morning. That's because the oil has been working all night, helping to flush out what your body doesn't need while calming down the irritated tissues around your joints. Plus, there's another benefit: less swelling. That puffy feeling you sometimes get in your fingers or ankles when you wake up. That's swelling caused by inflammation and poor circulation. Castor oil helps your body eliminate some of the waste and fluid that builds up overnight, so you can start the day without that tight, uncomfortable feeling. Instead of spending the first hour of your day trying to stretch out and get your joints to cooperate, you can roll out of bed and feel more like yourself. Taking castor oil before bed also fits nicely into a calming routine. It signals to your brain that the day is winding down and it's time to relax. That alone can help you sleep better. And better sleep means even more healing. It's a full circle benefit. Take castor oil to support healing, get deeper sleep, and then wake up with joints that actually feel rested. So yes, timing matters. If you're going to take castor oil, the best time is right before bed. That's when your body is already focused on recovery, and the oil helps boost those natural processes. It's simple, it's effective, and it could help you feel a whole lot better when you open your eyes the next morning. Chapter 4: How to take castor oil. If you're ready to try castor oil for joint pain and inflammation, it's really important to know how to take it the right way. Castor oil is powerful stuff, so taking it safely and correctly can make all the difference in how well it works and how your body responds to it. First things first, the amount. When you're just starting out, go with a small dose. 1 teaspoon is enough for most people to get the benefits without any surprise effects. Castor oil has a natural laxative effect, which means if you take too much, you could end up spending more time in the bathroom than you planned. That's why starting small is smart. Once your body gets used to it, and if you feel fine, you can slowly work your way up to 1 tablespoon. But don't jump into the larger dose too fast. Listen to your body and take it slow. It also matters when you take it. The best time is usually on an empty stomach or after a very light meal. This gives the oil a clear path to do its job without competing with heavy food. Some people like to take it an hour or so after dinner, especially if they've eaten something simple, like soup or salad. That way, the oil can start working during the night without being blocked by a full stomach. Now, let's talk about the taste, because let's be honest, castor oil doesn't taste great. It's thick and has a strong flavor that some people find hard to swallow, but there's an easy fix. You can mix your teaspoon or tablespoon of castor oil with a small amount of warm water, lemon juice, or even ginger tea. This not only helps improve the taste, but may also help your body absorb it better. Warm liquids especially can help the oil blend more easily and go down smoother. One thing you absolutely must remember is to use the right kind of castor oil. Not all castor oil is safe to take by mouth. You need to find a food-grade version that is organic, cold-pressed, and hexane-free. That last part, hexane-free, is important because hexane is a chemical used in some types of oil processing, and you definitely don't want that in your body. Read the label carefully, and if it doesn't say for internal use or food grade, don't take it. Stick to trusted brands that clearly show they are made for safe internal use. And here's the most important part: if you're already taking medication or if you have any digestive issues, always talk to your doctor first. This includes things like acid reflux, ulcers, IBS, or any kind of stomach sensitivity. Castor oil is natural, but that doesn't mean it's safe for everyone. A quick chat with your doctor can help you avoid unwanted side effects or interactions with medications. Taking castor oil the right way can bring serious relief, but only if you treat it with the respect it deserves. Start small, take it on a light stomach, and make it part of your nighttime routine. If you're careful and consistent, this age-old remedy could be the secret to waking up with less pain, less stiffness, and a much better start to your day. Chapter 5: What to Avoid. Before you start taking castor oil to help with joint pain and inflammation, it's really important to understand the warnings. Just because something is natural doesn't mean it's always harmless. Castor oil can be incredibly helpful when used the right way, but used the wrong way, it can cause some unpleasant side effects or even be dangerous for certain people. One of the biggest mistakes people make with castor oil is thinking that more is better. That's not the case here. Taking too much can lead to stomach cramps, nausea, or loose stools. This oil has a natural laxative effect, so if you go over the recommended dose, especially if your body isn't used to it, you might spend the night running to the bathroom instead of getting a good night's sleep. That's why it's important to stick with the basic dosage of 1 teaspoon to start. If your body handles that well and you've checked with your doctor, then you might increase it to 1 tablespoon later. But going beyond that is never a good idea. The goal is to gently support your body, not to shock your system. Also, castor oil is not safe for everyone. If you're pregnant, you absolutely should not take castor oil unless a doctor tells you to. It's known to stimulate the bowels, and in some cases, that can lead to contractions. For this reason, it's been used in hospitals to induce labor, but that's done under medical supervision. At home, without a doctor's guidance, taking castor oil during pregnancy could be risky for both the mother and the baby. People with certain digestive issues should also be cautious. If you've been diagnosed with conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, ulcers, Crohn's disease, or colitis, castor oil could irritate your system even more. It may cause unwanted flare-ups or increase pain and inflammation rather than reduce it. This is why checking with your healthcare provider is so important, especially if you have any gut-related issues. Another big warning is about the type of castor oil you use. Not all castor oil is made for internal use. Some bottles are only meant for external purposes, like moisturizing skin or treating hair. These products might contain chemicals or additives that are not safe to swallow. If the label doesn't clearly say for internal use or food grade, do not take it by mouth. Using the wrong type could lead to serious health problems. Even when using the right kind, you should always store it properly and keep it out of reach of children. Just like any supplement or medicine, castor oil should be used with care. If someone in your home accidentally takes a large amount, especially a child, you should call poison control or seek medical help right away. The bottom line is this: castor oil can be a powerful tool for better health, especially when it comes to reducing inflammation and joint pain. But it's not something to take lightly. Follow the correct dosage, make sure you're using the right type, and always talk to a doctor if you have any concerns. When used responsibly, castor oil can become a safe and effective part of your nightly routine. But when misused, it can lead to problems you don't want to deal with. So treat it with respect and use it wisely. Chapter 6. Additional benefits of castor oil. Castor oil isn't just helpful for easing joint pain. It also offers several other benefits that make it especially useful for seniors. As we age, our bodies naturally slow down in many areas, from digestion to circulation. That's where castor oil steps in as a gentle, natural remedy that supports multiple parts of the body without being harsh or habit-forming. One of the most common problems older adults face is constipation. Whether it's from medication side effects, poor diet, or simply a slower-moving digestive system, many seniors struggle with irregular bowel movements. Castor oil has been used for generations as a mild laxative, helping to get things moving again without the harsh kick of over-the-counter pills. When taken in small amounts, it encourages the bowels to contract and push waste out more smoothly. This can bring relief from that backed-up, bloated feeling and help your gut work more like it's supposed to. Better digestion often leads to other noticeable changes too. One of them is improved sleep. It might not be obvious at first, but when your body isn't weighed down by toxins or digestive discomfort, you tend to sleep more deeply. Restful sleep is critical for seniors because it's during those overnight hours that the body does most of its healing. If joint pain has kept you tossing and turning, or if indigestion has left you wide awake, Castor oil's soothing effects might make your nights feel more restful and your mornings more energized. Castor oil may also support your liver and gallbladder. These organs play a major role in removing waste and toxins from your system. When they're sluggish, everything starts to back up. Your energy drops, your digestion suffers, and inflammation gets worse. The gentle cleansing effect of castor oil may help the liver and gallbladder function more efficiently, which is important for anyone over the age of 60. When these organs are working well, your entire body runs more smoothly. Another benefit is a reduction in bloating and water retention. Seniors often notice puffiness in their ankles, hands, or belly, especially after meals or long periods of sitting. Castor oil helps the body shed excess fluids and reduces uncomfortable swelling, making movement easier and clothes fit better. What makes castor oil even more appealing is that it's affordable and non-addictive. Unlike many medications, there's no risk of becoming dependent on it, and you won't need to increase the dose over time to get the same effect. When used correctly, it's a safe, simple addition to your routine that supports many areas of your health, not just your joints. For seniors looking to feel better without reaching for more pills, castor oil can be a smart, natural solution. Chapter 7. Final thoughts. Reducing joint inflammation can help you move easier and feel better, especially as you age. By taking just 1 spoon of this powerful ingredient before bed, you can fight swelling in your joints and wake up feeling more comfortable. Try adding this simple habit to your nightly routine and see the difference it makes. We hope this video has inspired you to take small steps for healthier joints. Let us know in the comments, have you ever taken castor oil before? If so, what benefits did you get from it? And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you can be first to know when our next videos come out.